This movie so far has reminded me of a very old, good bad movie. It's called Girls Gone Wild.
Well,
I knew it. I knew I remember
this was
seeing this
definitely
movie.
not a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I'm sorry.
Hey, blur screen.
Hell yeah. Okay, boo. Boo, yeah. Good movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cold Movie Bad Cereal Party. Cold Movie Bad Cereal, Bad Movie Cold Cereal Party. I'm Matt. I am your host tonight. We're watching Rave to the Grave. This was a sci-fi TV movie, but for some reason, when I watched this 15 years ago, I distinctly remember tits in it. So, we're gonna watch it tonight and find out if I'm misremembering and maybe thinking of another zombie movie.
Welcome to the rave, everyone.
Hola, we're raving to the Gravin.
I'm 9 Zimas in and waiting for that buzz to start. No, you
I'm
know
gonna take
what?
this mask off now, real quick, because it is hot.
Yeah, I bet it is.
There we go.
So, gentlemen, what cereal are you going to be eating tonight as we watch Rave to the Grave?
Because we are raving tonight, I'm eating Crave, which has got Rave in the name cereal. Comes highly recommended by Tom once upon a video ago.
Last week,
Woo!
Tom told me to eat the oldies version of Reese's Puffs.
Oldies.
So
It sounded like
went
you
to-
said oldies.
Yeah,
but
big
oldies, German word. I'm going to I'm going to try the oldies version.
And like I said, I'm going to be having tricks. This is supposed to be turning your milk pink. Yeah, it does that. I've had them before. These are delicious. Probably the best like sugary, fruity cereal out there, in my opinion. I'm ready to get into this movie. Does this movie have anything to do with a rave?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on, time out. I want to correct you real quick, Matt. You might have seen this movie on Sci-Fi. I am 99.9% positive this is like a Lionsgate movie, and it came out in theaters. I'm almost positive it did originally. Like it might have landed on Sci-Fi, but I don't think Sci-Fi made this movie. We're gonna find out though.
So it's a
I'm saying my
made-for-TV movie?
I don't think it is. I think it's
Oh,
a real
okay.
actual movie.
When I looked up the information about it, it was made.
It said
It said
Sci-Fi
made
made
for
it?
TV for sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe-
I just got the
maybe-
colors on low. I slowed it down for the viewers who might have epileptic.
Oh, I
fits.
mean, they're fucking gone now. They're in the hospital bed, so ain't gonna matter.
Right?
Ain't gonna
You
matter
know what?
now.
When you're right, you're right. I just keep it the way it is.
All right, we ready to dig into this movie?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's dig into
Set the
something.
mood.
I'm excited. This is actually a fun fact about myself. I hate scary movies, and from what you guys have told me, this movie's actually not that scary, so it shouldn't be too bad. But
Oh no.
I am interested in the day that we actually watch a scary movie.
It being an actual film.
He looks real happy.
He does look like a piece of
You
shit.
guys-
doesn't
From a
Here to
Christian
get my-
movie.
Toxic waste. I just had my weekly sudden scare that I forgot to hit record, but I hit record. We're good.
No friend. We will take his.
She drove her car into
So it's the
a
embalming
swimming
fluid, I'm assuming, right?
No.
boys.
Do you want the story, or do you even care?
Back into the
What did they say? What it was?
now,
Well, it's
he
a
said
canister
triaccident.
5 of a.
It's triaccident, which is the stuff that reanimates the dead in this universe.
Okay. Look, I'm interested in the story, but here's the thing about it. I didn't come here for a story. I just came here to party.
Obtained it myself. I was a top secret government official.
Top secret.
Neil Breen would like to have a word with you.
Neil Breen would love that line. I don't understand is how they expect these dead people to inhale.
Yeah, look at it.
That's a really good point.
Why is he holding that revolver sideways?
Oh, dude.
That thing is gonna kick back in his teeth. Yeah, you were right.
Fat boy.
Dude, this is a fucking long ass cheer, man. I'm glad it fucking started. What's going on?
What's going on?
God damn it, man. Let's let it buffer
is-
for a second.
What is happening? All right, so, what does that say?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Happy Halloween.
What does it
I didn't-
say on these teenage girls' asses? I can't make it
Oh,
out.
oh, I see the other words on the other cheek.
The other letters on the other cheek.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why can't I see it?
I only see Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I was like, they couldn't hire enough extras to have the other words.
Halloween.
Look at it. Why do all these girls have tramp stamps?
They do? Hell yeah.
all y'all do. I mean,
Because they're not
They're all-
really
they're all
18.
strippers. I mean, seriously, does anybody question that all of these women are not strippers?
No,
right
yeah,
now.
of course.
I question it. I do question it. I do.
I do not.
Strippers would have better moves.
Strippers might have actually been able to pull off a cheerleading
Yeah.
squad. There's a few distinctions that you need to understand about Night of the Living Dead versus Return of the Living Dead, which this is a Return of the Living Dead film. In Night of the Living Dead's zombies are probably more like ghouls because they just eat flesh. Like they don't care about your brain specifically. But Return of the Living Dead has always had this mantra about like the brains. That's where you get like the zombie brains joke is from
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead. Brains. And that's why like their zombies have to be shot in the head because it destroys the brain. Romero's zombies just needed to be destroyed in the head. I don't know why. Like he never really gave a good explanation of it. But the Return of the Living Dead zombies clearly have a reason because they want brains. So anyway.
And down.
Man, those sure were some hot ass fucking teenage cheerleaders.
I still see them right there. They're right there.
Isn't that fucked up though? Like that is like in movies. Do they still do that where like the teenage girls are supposed to be hot and appealing? Because that's fucked up. Now that I'm in my 30s.
Well, they're supposed to, you know, pertain to teenage boys. They're not for us.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Your grandpa died, John.
Grandpa died. Yeah, exactly.
What happened? I don't know. Something about fucking zombies.
I have some bad news for you.
Why did this have to
His
come
van
from
and
the
take pictures
school?
of you.
Why couldn't this wait till we got home?
Yeah, let him enjoy his fucking
Where did
day.
everybody go? Where did the cheerleaders go?
They're hitting the
We're
shower.
to hit the showers, man.
Dude, who has an attic like this?
I wish I did, though, for real. Look at that place.
Anybody in Goosebumps?
No, I guarantee you're right.
Is that cement blocks in their attic? This has got to be in the basement.
Maybe it's a basement. I don't know. Whatever it was. I said attic because it looked like an attic.
It did.
You're
I
right.
thought so
It's
too.
probably a basement.
So Matt, you actually do have a basement like this then
Oh, yeah.
at your grandmother's house or your I guess grandfather's house.
Oh, there he goes.
Why they never mentioned it.
It looks like a pretty big addition.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna
uncle
say.
used to spend a lot of time up here.
Up
something
here?
in here he didn't want us to know about.
Is this supposed to be an attic? There's cement floors.
Neil, did you ever watch, what was that fucking show? Z Nation?
And a trip to Euro Disney.
Like twice. I didn't really.
Z Nation
like
was so good. I love Z Nation. And then Netflix made a movie or a show about the zombie apocalypse in that universe. They called it Black Summer.
that. Yes.
And I was like, why is this so serious? The show was so campy and goofy, and they made this so serious, it ruined it.
Here we go. Well,
I knew it. I knew I remember
this was
seeing this
definitely
movie.
not a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I'm
Hey, blur screen.
Hell yeah. Okay, boo. Boo, yeah.
Want to get some reefer, kid?
Who's that 30-year-old?
Yes, exactly.
Whoa.
We don't need to see these fucking kids hardcore making out. I say kids. These are like obviously adults.
What about your cell phones? Your cell phones?
This movie so far has reminded me of a very old, good bad movie. It's called Girls Gone Wild. We should check that one out next time.
Whoa.
I think we need to watch that one.
I think this came out right at the height of Girls Gone Wild video ads on like Adult
Dude,
Swim.
oh, I remember watching them bad boys.
I do too. I was
Most
like,
thing you
these
can
girls
get.
are wild.
You've gone wild. You've gone wild. Is this what college was like for your wife? She was at parties and everybody's like, hey, can you decipher these chemicals for me?
No, we went with the parties that we went to were like square dancing because we grew up in South Carolina.
Looks like somebody's been here before us.
There was another one. What accent do they have?
Well, those people had two of them.
Be happy until
we French. recover
all the missing
Why are all the bad guys like Eastern
We
European?
hate the French for some reason, even though they helped us in the Revolutionary War.
And then afterwards, like, hey, we're having a revolution. You want to come help us? And they said,
Nah.
can't.
Sometimes the obvious answer isn't always.
He said, I am making an F in chemistry, but I'm pretty sure about this.
I thought you were saying effing. Like you were like, I am making an F in chemistry. So it's going to end up just actually being a drug for them, and they're going to have a rave and distribute it out to everybody.
Right, but then he's going to get the gas form of it, and it's going to... Are you okay?
And I hope... Oh, and so they're going to rave to the grave. They're going to rave until they turn into zombies. That's awesome. This is a great movie. Drugs.
I was about to say drugs.
Ass. Oh, we were right.
Fucking nailed it, man.
I'm very excited how they set all this up. They introduced all these different key players that very slowly, without you knowing their main characters, and each of them are an integral part of how the story develops. They did a good job. I'm surprised.
The guy with the orange shirt is really acting his balls off. Whoa.
I'm gonna kill them.
You knew what was gonna happen, Goku. I mean, just calm down.
That's a good point.
Doesn't drain your spinal fluid or anything like that, does it?
Well, you gotta have
Drain your spinal fluid?
I don't know. Apparently, Eminem said that in one of his songs one time.
Because when you're tripping,
I think it was about mushrooms.
stand there.
Skanks.
Stupid John scratched me.
I think they're hammered again. You can't notice something's a little different about his face.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sunken in, green. Yeah.
These doors are just open.
Little veiny. Oh, now he's gonna trip balls.
Uh-oh.
Now's not the time. Why did it take so long?
Well, everybody's a little different. Fasting works for some people, doesn't work for other people.
Fasting works for everybody. I just want to say that.
Especially when it comes to internal organs.
There you go.
You know something else I don't get? Why are these zombies just biting a chunk of their head off and then going to the next guy? Why
Just leave, go to the next person. They're not
I
actually eating
want
your brain.
brains. Remove skull, leave. That's
I
why,
want to get away.
that's why they call it an axe, folks.
That's right.
Like I thought you were gonna help me with my colon cleansing lab today.
What? Thought you were gonna squirt that hose up my ass.
They could've
Where
picked-
were you? I had to shove it up there by myself.
Oh, give it to the poor mouse.
Doing?
They could have picked any line. That's the one they picked.
No way. She's gonna start blowing him
Are you feeling alright, babe?
No, I don't think so.
You haven't said a word
and eat his
since I picked
dick
you up.
right off.
You know that's one of
He
the
wants
terms.
the other kind of brains.
That's one of the. Yeah, I was gonna say one of the terms I've heard for giving head is getting brain.
Yep, called it.
No, I don't want to see this. This movie.
Why
knows
did she
exactly,
stuck it for a little bit? That's what I want to know.
This movie knows exactly what it is. What it is.
Oh yeah, it sure does.
It ain't pretending to be anything other than everything is perfect.
There we go.
Wasn't the end of it.
This is the scene I remembered.
From the TV.
Yeah, I was like, well, from the my wife had watched this movie years ago when we were teenagers, and I distinctly remember this scene. I was like, this scene doesn't make any sense.
Becky and Artie.
Why's Artie not got a dick?
Yeah, no kidding.
What's that brown spot in your Artie's pants? His hand is fucked.
Oh, she's not wearing a bra. It's a see-through mesh shirt.
Gosh, come
Oh, it's
on.
not. I can. She's wearing a sports bra.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was looking.
Damn. It's part of the movie where you get the fuck out of there. I miss shirts like that from the early 2000s.
I hate those shirts.
Why?
I'm just not attractive looking to me. They look trashy.
Why would you look in there?
You talking about a low-cut shirt with some big old knockers hanging out of them? That ain't attractive.
Yeah,
to you?
not just it just looks trashy. Now I like a good crop top.
I don't know who the fuck you are anymore,
Jenny.
man.
Somebody opened a canister. They're
See, what I don't understand about the zombie stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So they're constantly saying brains. They want to eat your brains. So if they ate somebody's brains like they wanted, they wouldn't turn into a zombie because their brain would be destroyed. So it doesn't make sense. Like right there, he just bites off a chunk of his skull and then goes to the next person. So he didn't want brains. I don't understand it.
Well,
think that-
again,
Something's wrong with
this
Mr.
has
Stinky.
devolved
I know where he is. He
significantly.
got out.
Who?
Red's
I
rat.
think
gave
from
the
what the
rat some of that
original
stuff
kind
in the
of thought
container.
was
Something
behind
is
it.
seriously
But I mean,
wrong
that's
with
with
the
all
container.
zombie
I agree.
movies, I feel like.
There was a book I read about a zombie book I read where, and this is I kind of take this with me whenever I watch a zombie movie like this, is
Mr. Stinky?
the first bite infects, and once the body's infected, they become one of them,
Well, okay, so
and
time
then
out.
so they become ignored.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing about this particular zombie thing. Like in Romero's a lot of times it passes through infection, right? Specifically just through some type of infection. The zombies eat the bodies, so there really aren't that many. Like if a person dies to a zombie, it typically just gets destroyed, unless you get like just a little scratch or something like that. In these movies, the creatures will oftentimes eat the quote unquote brain. Yes, eat brain. But then like the corpse is still like you can make corpse. You can reanimate anything with that
you guys
gas.
grab those two. I got Mr.
So like it passes on even to a dead corpse.
Even when they don't have a brain?
Even when they apparently don't have a brain. I don't think the brain aspect of it is brain. Like that's part of why they don't brain, you know.
So what's the point in shooting them in the head to kill them though if they don't need a brain?
Because you shouldn't think too much about it.
Someone's gonna bite their ass.
Oh my god.
They're gonna ignore the brains.
He
Let's
said,
go.
I like eating ass. So are these guys actually
This
the good
movie's
guys?
awesome.
He called that.
This movie's amazing. This is the best movie in the world.
Raver bust.
Ooh, let's go.
I thought he had an idea.
Nope.
Oh, they do have a car.
Nope. I feel like all these people were just told like do NPC idle animation because like they're all just doing the exact same thing. No, that bag had 5 pills in it. How are all these 4 in Z?
I do wish they did both. That they had this at a graveyard. Like, do we decide this isn't a graveyard they're at?
Yeah, no, this is like an old place.
Yeah, it'd be great if it was a graveyard. And everybody doing it turned, and then zombies popped up. Like, that'd be such an amazing climax. Had to make sure they had that scene in there.
Aim for the head.
You guys don't. What are you?
I thought he was gonna say, "Don't point it sideways."
Yeah, take those.
They're gonna beat the shit out of those women and take their clothes.
Take their clothes. I don't know any of these people's names.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
This is how we know they're the good guys now. For sure. If you didn't know before.
Come on, let's go.
Come on. Come on, let's go, everybody.
To Viridian City.
Come on, let's go.
Boy.
Whoa.
This is how twerking was invented.
Pull that gun right out, didn't you?
Jim, are you a zombie yet?
Brother, I can't kill him.
Your teeth look like they went through like 50 packs of cigarettes.
Right.
Because I've been feeling awful.
Oh yeah, that giveaway.
Lost my uncle. No way I'm losing you too.
I've already lost my uncle. I'm not saying people's uncles aren't important, but like, come on, like, could it have been like a grandpa or something? Like,
Well, the twist is he is Spider-Man in this universe.
I don't even.
Right.
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Oh, now I can make the shot.
I have epilepsy. This is giving me problems.
It's very annoying.
Dude, I'm about to have a seizure.
My headache's coming back. Oh, they definitely need to get the fuck out of there now.
Oh no, they're gonna shoot the good guys.
I mean, yeah, this makes sense.
Indiscriminate.
I mean, the reality is, even if those guys haven't been,
Oh no!
that sucks. But even if those guys haven't been bitten, you don't want to bring them back.
Exactly.
They've been around too much of it. You can't trust it. Oh, you know, apparently that they've released a statement, the CDC, saying that COVID, they no longer have the 5-day like quarantine window. Like, it shouldn't be seen any worse than just like a typical flu.
Fucking hate everything.
It's fucking crazy, man.
I regret there will be no case of
Like, I don't get on Joe Rogan's dick about it all, where it's like, I can't believe that they were able to do all that and get away with it. But then I hear them make that statement, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you guys really tried to quarantine everybody for like 2 years.
People couldn't go to funerals.
People couldn't go watch their fucking babies being born. There you go. Why did it take so long? How did
They had to warm it up.
How are those bricks not cracking their heads open right now? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing you take away. You're right. Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Hello,
Her
guys.
brother's dead.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, so he's gonna be real sad whenever he finds out the rave is done.
They just saw him.
It's like an old country song playing too.
This is such an amazing scene.
When I was remembering this movie, I thought it was gonna be terrible. I thought we were gonna laugh and joke on it, which we did. Glad we did. But I didn't. I knew I was gonna give it a spoon just for that. But after watching it and kind of talking about it with you guys, I gotta say I liked it. I liked that I chose this movie. I think it was a good movie to have on here.
Tom, give it to us.
Yeah, for me, this movie, I didn't know what to expect. Like I said before, I don't really like horror movies. I know there is a lot of campy, like, horror movies and stuff out there. And, yeah, I was coming into this thinking it was just going to be a bad, scary movie. I assumed that's what it was going to be, like a bad horror movie. And, this was, from top to bottom, there wasn't a fucking moment of this movie that wasn't fun. And it was, it had everything you want in a bad movie, the bad acting. Well, no, that's not true because it had great, I think the pacing of the movie and this within the confines of what this was, the story of it really wasn't bad. It's a bad story, but it wasn't bad within, what they were doing. And I think they did a great job. It is one of those things where I hate, when it's intentionally bad, I kind of almost hate it. Like, because it shouldn't be, it's what they were set out to do. You know what I mean? So it seems almost like wrong to call it a bad movie. Because if they aimed for a bad movie and they succeeded in that, then they did a good job. And in that, with that being said, they did a fantastic job. This was super fun to watch, and I would definitely recommend this to anybody.
As somebody who watched a lot of the Romero stuff, in fact, almost every Romero movie, I was coming into this with really low expectations. And this blew me away. The practical effects were great. I had a lot of fun watching this movie, especially with you guys. So I'm very glad that we got to take an opportunity for this movie.
All right, boys. So what spoon y'all giving it?
I'm easily, this is without a doubt from the start of the movie. I mean, honestly, that truck just rolled down the street for no reason. It was already a spoon up for me.
I'm giving it a spoon as well.
I am giving it a spoon up.
3 spoons up, man. The Night of the Living Dead, Red Dead. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead, Red Dead. Let's see that movie.